Should be a quick flood through cans from MIBR as well, heavily set up in middle.
Yeah, it's a good read initially from MIBR to have their players toward this bomb site, but they're still going to need to hit their shots. And so far, Brennison doing a good job of that, but will be brought down by Twists. We're back into the 4-on-4 as the flood does come through from Team Liquid and also MIBR. It's trades across the board, but ultimately favorable for Team Liquid. They have a one-man advantage, and Lukowski having to work his way back through from main. C4 dropped, not planted. Ultimate able to recollect that one. But Liquid have no idea where Lukowski is coming from.
You can see Shuhei looking towards Heaven side. Bomb gets tapped. They're really looking for him here as he creeps up closer. He's got a gap here to exploit, Jordan.
Doolies looking for the 1v1. Not going to be given it. The high-low setup. Good swing coming in from Liquid. Good coordination. And we're hoping to see the fruits of the labor kind of start to flourish for Team Liquid.
Shuhei doing the IGLing duties here on the T side, but even on Mao's, like he was a player that could have pop-off moments or some really impactful, aggressive entries. Mid gets cleared there.
Yeah, a little pop flash in the E-box, and Liquid were not spotted on this cross because they went through carpet, so they're going to be able to quickly work their way into main as Nerds will fall. The entry not quite connecting the way that Liquid would want it to just yet. They're going to toss the rest of that util into the site, but they have successfully been pushed away. B-side in the meanwhile, though, taken and claimed by Naf. He's kind of just walked his way in there and now has a lot of space in Temple.
Looking to play the off angles, see if he can cut some of these rotations. MIBR taking bridge control, maybe able to flank from water, but you can see you have Twist ready and set up for that. Naf does win his duel on the off angle there, keeps that Temple control, and MIBR are pretty split apart right now.
Yeah, they're actually miles away from making this retake happen. They've still got a lot of space to take, and Ultimate going to make it take a little bit longer. They're out towards B main. Naf doing a lot of work with this MAC-10 in this round. He didn't really get his flowers in the last round, but this round he's won it. He's won it for Team Liquid. They're not even going to try to make the retake happen anymore, MIBR, and Twist is in the perfect position to cut off one of those saves. Shuhei might be able to do the same onto Lukowski. Doesn't end up happening there. And Sani might just decide to save in T-spawn, so he might get away with things as well. But that's a very cheeky round out from Team Liquid after a more awkward start.
But they're getting disrupted quite heavily by the CTs.
Ooh, this could be big. Exit with the pop flash is going to set Lukowski up, and Insani has got himself a nade kill onto Ultimate, so it's definitely panning out a little differently.
He didn't even get to play the round. He just copped 3 HEs like 20 seconds apart and died for free.
That'll do it. It's going to be a creep through the smoke. Twist has actually got a lot of space there, and what a shot. Raw adjustment straight onto exit. It's not going to be enough. Lukowski doing some good work to anchor the site. And Insani has now dropped the bomb carrier, so it'll be all onto Twist to try to clutch this one out in a 2-on-1. He has opted not to go for the bomb. He's going to get aggressive. They're lining up, but it won't matter. Shots a hit for MIBR, and they will claim themselves around here on Anubis.
Bit later in the round, Shuhei's going to start to creep up. A main control secured there for Team Liquid.
Ooh, safe. Nice shot. Through the smoke, we'll be able to clean up Nerds. You can see the signs of life for MIBR for sure. Lukowski fully wired, but he'll go shift walking into that smoke. Was not seen. And Shui bamboozled.
Naf going down in the smoke as well. Twist knows he kind of has to take matters into his own hands. Unless he finds an entry or two here on A, this round's done.
It's a tough one, though. Brennison in a good spot. Molly will cinch his toes, and he does end up actually getting traded by the Molly, but with 13 seconds left, Ultimate is unlikely to do too much and will fall to safe, so...
Slower approach from Team Liquid, round in, round out here. This time they're going to take mid-space a lot faster and trade down utility over on the A side of the map. Naf once again gets a kill and some impact on the lurk towards B, and the HE will zone back that player looking for the trade.
Team Liquid probing in toward the B bomb site. Perfect timing from Shui. And a missed shot from Safe will mean that the B site is cracked open. C4 still quite a ways away. It has to be retrieved by Team Liquid, but they are picking up what looks to be a pretty cheeky round here.
Yeah. I mean, Naf is just being given agency to find timings, to take duels on B. Team Liquid thriving with this kind of more skirmishy approach and putting the pieces together in the mid-round as they go.
Brennison and Insani can drop a gun each, and Safe will be able to buy himself an AWP.
I mean, Nertzko's looking with the Tech 9 there right at the end of the round.
As what was in Melbourne last time?
I think it's pretty close. If it's not the same, it's like max like one player different, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Ultimate. Punishing Insani on the house peak there. Oh, all the kills going the way of Liquid here.
Yeah, this is starting to fall by the wayside for MIBR. They have been competitive in a couple of rounds, but that one is just them getting absolutely wiped. The floor has been cleaned. 7-2 the scoreline, and if Team Liquid can win this one, then the half is going to be a monstrous one.
Yeah, MIBR need to seek some recovery here on their map pick. Going to be aggression again from Brennison. He's not ready for the pacing there for Nertz. A has not been the active side of the map for Team Liquid thus far in this game. NAF once again on this B lurk. They should be well aware of it.
They are this time. Exit will get the kill. But it's the mid-rounds that have really impressed me for Team Liquid so far. So bringing it back to 4-on-4 is nice, but I think MIBR are still in some pretty significant danger. You got Shui trying to work into E-box, and there's again another sort of opening in the mid-round. This time it doesn't get converted. Shui need to be a little bit careful as he tries to exit. Zani with the bridge control.
I mean, Liquid just have a site for free. They've crept their way all the way in with Shuhei applying a lot of pressure on the extremity. He's completely surrounded as MIBR have been so active in the middle of the map, so they will secure themselves a man advantage here. Kit on Lukowski, still a fair bit of util. Kit for exit as well with a man advantage, but they're pretty separated duels for MIBR here. See if they can put the pieces together.
It's a nice wide swing from Safe. Exactly what he needs to do in that situation. And he'll be able to pick up Nerds, but there's still a couple of players to knock over with Twist and Ultimate holding on to the site for the moment. Flash, not going to be enough to dissuade Twist from getting himself a kill, and Ultimate has chimed in as well. Cams, the player goes down. Twist somehow has just set himself up here at the pillar and rocked a couple of players on MIBR. Ultimate with the supporting act. And it will be another round for Team Liquid.
May not be ready for this timing. Just a creep up through cams. That's going to be 0 for 2 on the A side. Like, this round is probably already over.
Ooh, Ultimate missing that shot. Might have given MIBR a little bit of a sliver of hope, but just too much site control. Bomb plant's going to go down. This will be 9 for Team Liquid, and
this is unreal.
MIBR are going to try and save.
Like, they've just lost the round to a hard read. Like, that's just an IGLing masterclass right there from Team Liquid.
Well, that's what Shui was brought into this team to do. And you can see it happening in a few rounds, actually, this half, where he's made some really, really good mid-round reads. Man, we're not necessarily 100% sure that it's him. We're not in the server listening to it, but the mid-rounds have been really, really good.
Yeah.
From Team Liquid as a general rule. And you'd have to put that onto the shoulders of Shui. But 9-2 is going to be the score here for Team Liquid.
It's been absolutely nothing in this game for MIBR. They've just been getting absolutely dominated.
Work a pick or two. Nertz is just working main on his own.
Yeah. Liquid applying some util pressure to the middle of the map. Nertz has found a nice timing here, but they're going to hard clear him. They need to trade this kill at a minimum, but the spacing is abysmal here for MIBR. Safe under pressure now.
And Nertz going to smoke himself off and get out of dodge okay. Very successful with the A main take as Nertz, and he's not going to relieve any pressure at all. He's just going to go back for more. Looking around the top of this smoke, doesn't see anything, so he'll just creep on forward. Shui in tow with the bomb. Here comes that util on in. I mean, the timing is just insane from Nertz, and he makes it look easy. The kill onto Insani and then Safe. And that'll be a 10th round, you'd think, for Team Liquid. Ultimate locking in the kill onto Lukowski.
Yep.
This half has gone perfectly for Team Liquid.
Yeah, that whole time there was util pressure on E-box and the middle of the map. Nertz doesn't win his duel there, but the round is, make no mistake about it, completely over. This is going to be double digits on the team side for Team Liquid.
Yeah, exit up over the top, trying to do what he can, but that's that. 10-2, Team Liquid with an Anubis T-side masterclass, and not a lot of work to do to close it out when we come back in for the second half.
Yeah, I mean, they're on a win streak at this event on this map. They beat both Na'Vi and Saw. They would have been backing themselves here to pick it against Liquid, and it's gone horrendously.
Nuts. Set up with the USP in hand. This time not able to do too much with it. And, ooh, Ultimate on the fadeaway. Gets a couple, which keeps it in tow, but he's going to get his toes tickled by the molly, and he'll be finished off. So now it's on to Shuhei, who may be a little bit unexpected on this side. It's a big stack. He's unable to deny the bomb plant. Oh, maybe he is able to deny the bomb plant. Bomb's fallen forward, by the way, and so Naf's in with a real chance here, as he's just going to take the fight, and will end up falling. So MIBR do get that pistol.
Much needed pistol for them.
Naf's going to be smoked off, so a lot of this is going to come down to what Shuhei can do. Volley into Plat. Flash over the top here as well. Push coming through from MIBR, and well, Naf has pushed through, and so he's not smoked off. Certainly not. Shuhei finding the timing as well to catch exit as he tried to go around the corner, and it is just safe after the dust settles. Who is left standing on B. Incend will lock him out of E-Box, but Twist's headshot will lock him out of the round. It's going to be 11. Solid hold, pretty much, from Team Liquid.
He really has not missed a shot this entire map so far, really.
Might be getting some aggression. That smoke potentially going to signal it to Brennerson. And he waits patiently for Nertz in the corner, picks his timing very nicely. Already an opener for MIBR, and they might be about to get another one for free. This round's just completely gone wrong for Team Liquid. The scissors, paper, rock of it all blowing up in their face.
I mean, Twist has just got a mountain to climb here. Nice off angle, goes unchecked for him on the site, but traded nicely by MIBR. I mean, this is just a round they've won for free. Brennerson catches Nertz completely off guard. Ultimate not ready for the dry walk up through mid door. Yeah.
So they can not worry about that one too much.
Oh, okay, we got to... Let's make sure we get the ult for safe. We've picked that up off Insani's body.
So it'll be a safe approach from Shuhei in the E-Box. He actually hasn't thrown his smoke at all, and MIBR just walked all the way up. It's a fairly non-standard approach to that round, and it's worked out a charm for MIBR. Ultimate will just get rocked as well by Insani, and now it's on to Naf. He's used a lot of bullets to kill that first player, so he'll find it tough to get more than one more. Doesn't even quite manage that, as Exit surviving with 4 HP. It'll be a bomb plant. That should be another save for Team Liquid.
So Twist and Nertz looking to hold on to whatever they can. Insani wrapping back around the side. Will run into Twist and lose his life. As the bomb explodes, Nertz may look for one of these rifles, and indeed he has found an M4. Right at the end of the round there, so 2 rifles saved through for Team Liquid.
Plus Shuhei. And if there's just a creep out from E-Box here, Shuhei with that 5-7, never know what can happen. He's now been spotted out, and that's a good kill from Naf. And Twist follows up as well, getting work done with the rifle, one of the saved weapons. It's starting to come together for Team Liquid, and this is what I was talking about. It's all well and good for MIBR to have a couple of decent rounds, but if you just walk into the wrong bomb side, or there's a little pop-off moment from one of the Liquid players, you might still just lose this map off at the back of that. Ultimate into middle. Doesn't want to get his timing wrong here and fall to safe, because that would be giving up the numbers advantage. A 4-on-2 is a damn sight better than a 3-on-2.
Site can secured here for MIBR. Brenson looking to play the off angles, makes a bit of a mess of that spray, but recovers nicely.
He doesn't know about twists. And the longer this goes, the less he's going to think about it as well. He has not cleared that angle at all. Shuhei may go down, but Twist is going to get in, and he's going to get Brenson at some point. This time, not even for a trade. It ends up being safe on the site alone, and Twist has pulled off a gnarly round. 3 kills in it, and it will be Team Liquid up to 12.
Closed out the mid to late round together. Might have been a bit more effective there.
Oh, Ultimate missing a key shot, but he's going to get a chance for a second. He goes for more. He's got the wall bang, or sorry, the collateral even onto Lakowski there. So this round falling apart for MIBR. And just, unfortunately, at that point where it's going to be tipping over for Team Liquid, 13-6 on the line. Brennerson does get a nice kill onto Shui, and if he can win this duel against Twist, maybe there's a world back in, but unable to do so, and Naf will get it done with the AWP. That's 13-6 indeed, as Team Liquid will take map number 1 in the series and put MIBR on elimination point at IEM Melbourne.
And see if they can have some more success on Ancient than they have the last couple of times that they've played it. It's been a little while between drinks on Ancient for MIBR. And Team Liquid looks like they're going to immediately head into Cave.
Safe, ready and waiting with the dualies, but can't go ahead and grab 2. It's a little bit awkward as we do end up with a 3-on-3 ensuing. Ultimate taking some space towards short. No util to set him up for this peak, so he's just going to go on the timing, and he gets a decent shot in onto Insani, but will lose his life, and now it's time for Team Liquid to just play for that time. Shui at the bottom of the ramp. Naf in Cave. And MIBR with a bit of a difficult time trying to clear out both of these positions. That, however, is really going to help, and Naf down to Brennerson as well. MIBR locked in to start off the pistol on Ancient.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed. Except for a few rounds on the T side there. Force comes in here for Liquid. Big pace straight up towards the A side. Brenson to receive.
He's got the M4, which is what you'd want. And a nice spray down, gets himself 2. There's 1 entry from Team Liquid, no more than that. As Naf pops off with a double kill on the Deagle, but Lukowski around the smoke should have, I would have thought, found him.
Yeah, just been able to slip away. Shift walking back through this A main area. MIBR clearing out A. They know that Naf is long gone at this point.
And you've taken 3 guns away from the CT side, so Team Liquid could think about another force anyway.
There's no kit.
If he can get 1 more.
No kit for MIBR. They need to, get a bit of a move on here. Flanking up through Shelf now.
Oh, but they are still taking their time about it. And Naf set up on ramp. Is not seeing anything crossing on the short line. So he'll just duck away, have a little bit of a look in onto lane, and that is going to be when MIBR will make their way onto the site. Naf remains uncleared, though. There's only 1 spot for him to be. That's some great damage, and I think it's going to be the round as well. The defuse just was not there in time anyway, I'm pretty sure. Either way, MIBR are going to lose the round, and Team Liquid, thanks to Naf and his trusty Deagle, have come away with a big one.
That's a massive missed opportunity. Totally agree with you. I thought that that player creeping around the side of the smoke on the retake there would catch Naf before he slips away back in A main. This round started so promisingly. Can see Brenson gets a spray down there. 2 more Liquid players falling. Should be a effective situation for them.
Did he have time for that defuse? He must have had time for the defuse. He gets off of it, though.
Pressure in towards Cheetah. It's quick pacing here for Team Liquid. Now going to further extend their control of the map with a smoke to Donut and a shot straight to the dome. Insani just absolutely decked inside a red room. Just simplifying things, leaving Shuhei as a bit of a money man on the lurk in towards red room. He could definitely still win this duel onto a low HP safe, and he does indeed. They're just waiting for Shuhei to find out what's going on here before Liquid makes a move.
Yeah, thinking about going back to A. Can see Twisters starting to clear out mid, clearing out Donut. Team Liquid are really not going to make a decision before they clear as much as they possibly can. That timing is going to be pretty tight, though, on the rotation of the bomb. It was about 16 seconds as he started to move, but he will get across okay.
Yeah, they really 100%ed that one, didn't they?
Yeah.
Naf on the aggressive lurk, picks another one. Down to 1 or 2 seconds there for Team Liquid to make a late round decision, but it's pretty much perfection. Naf going down, will concede an AK. This is getting a little bit more expensive for Team Liquid, but still should be a pretty nice round for them, and MIBR will be saving next round regardless. Shuhei only with a Glock for some reason. He's thrown his gun away and gone on a bit of a hunt. He will go down. But
still looking sharp.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. 7-1. But 2-1 is the more important scoreline for Team Liquid here, as MIBR No, all
we haven't seen too many gun rounds. We haven't seen too many gun rounds yet. That's going to be the one thing that I'm just going to hold it in reserve here. See whether or not maybe MIBR look a little bit better in this round. That's a good start from Bredesen, the guy that's been doing all the work, and Insani catches a nice timing onto Shuhei, so it's a decent start here for MIBR, but they still have to hold on to this A site, and Safe, luckily, is there to watch it. Flash through makes it a bit more difficult. There's a couple of entries from Ultimate, and that will result in a potential bomb plant. They'd have to get it done pretty quickly if they wanted to go for it now. In fact, now they might have to just fight.
I mean, there are still duels to be won here by Liquid. MIBR not wanting to overextend. Liquid just going fishing, waiting for someone to make a mistake. It's one more 1-for-1. Another clutch on offer for NAF here.
It's not being given anything by the CTs at the moment. Insani just jiggle peeking there at Donut, but he's got 4 bullets left, and once the AK will be eventually crept upon by Exit.
Money not good for Team Liquid, though. You can see they're put whatever buy they can together here, down to 2 SMGs, and it's quick pacing straight into A. A full retake for MIBR.
It's just flashes popping non-stop. Bomb plant's going down. And Insani around the back is going to catch the timing onto a couple of players. NAF swinging wildly with the MAC-10. Will at least be able to clear that back out and regain the control of the AK. So there's something to be said in this round for Team Liquid still. Nice timing on the insend into CT spawn, on the molly it was. Flash there as well. Just really trying to play delay as Nerds will go swinging with the MP7 of all weapons. That's the one that's going to get the job done. Rukazi gets Nerds, but that's a round for Team Liquid.
Yeah. Even if it's numbers advantage for MIBR, these rounds are never done and dusted. Shuhei going down to the bomb.
Not unless you know the secret tech from back in the day.
Oh, that's just such a niche reference.
Hi, Lou knows. That's all I'll say.
Yep. Oh, what?
2 and...
Oh! Brother!
Or Burnerson, maybe, is a better name there. Let's pick up the opening kill in this round, and the B side is looking pretty bad right now because there's a nice little creep in from Team Liquid, and Lukazi, all he can do is just watch that cave line. Eventually gets a nice little timing on the peak there to grab Ultimate, but as soon as he goes down, B side's going to be taken, and that was what I was referring to. It's a rough hold. And this is looking like a rough half now as well for MIBR, with Liquid surely going up to 5.
NAF spots one, fading away through the smoke. Lucky to be alive. He's driven a bloody outline around him. Exit going to do exactly that. Nerds trying to catch them on the rotation. Put down by Safe. MIBR scrambling to hold on to whatever they can redeem from that round.
Shuhei is going to try and catch up with him, and he does. At the end of Safe. And Exit's now also been spotted out, so he's got some work to do to hold on to this AK. Team Liquid are not going to slow things down at all. Shuhei doesn't catch up with him in the end, so 5-2. And Team Liquid are looking really, really solid.
Little run boost onto Shelf worked out beautifully for them. There's the mid-take. And the Shelf crunch coming in. Insani able to pick Nerds on the cross, though, so that's a heavy hit to down, but well traded by Shuhei. Insani continuing to deliver.
NAF drops the bomb. Lane control established for MIBR, but they have to be very aware of the fact that they have given up the site control, and Exit turns around at the perfect time, but still going to lose the duel. So Liquid are not done yet in this round. Kowzi not even really looking to hold on to the bomb, just going to try and cause a bit of a ruckus as Twists goes exiting his way back up the ramp. This round is still very tenuous at best for Team Liquid, but they are going to get a bomb plant, and it's an open bomb plant, which is the end of Twists. And so Shuhei might have been set up for something there if he got 1 or 2, but in the end it will be MIBR to grab themselves a 3rd on this CT side.
Would definitely be a critical round for them to win, to break that loss streak. Mid-take comes out yet again for Team Liquid. Bombardment of utility straight down lane, and once again Insani back-to-back rounds he's picked Nerds for free.
Ultimate cops a huge flash in the face, and Shuei does well to actually trade that, but there's certainly not going to be anything in this round for Team Liquid.
And
Great one from MIBR.
Coach really called a timeout and just said, do it again. Let me show you guys every grenade I know on this map. One sec. He's running around in the prac server right now.
Yeah, thought that was a flash coming over the top, turned away from it, but it's a smoke. He's been able to get out in front of it, though, and he could certainly do some damage. But players all over the place. That's a nice kill from Twists. Oh, almost two.
He was reading it well.
He was. Oh, exit. Not giving away his position with any shots. Now, though, going to go for the wallbang.
Ooh.
Nice push out from Brennison.
This would be the third gun round in a row that Nerds has been first picked here. If he loses this
He's
duel.
waited. He has waited for Naf, though. That's really nice.
I think he took his hand off the mouse for a second there in the player cam, right as he got peeked.
I did not see that. But either way, I have to give credit to Liquid for sort of making sure the spacing was good there, even had Nerds gone down.
Going to move into two little packs here. Little bit of pressure towards the B site, pulling some rotations from the CTs, and the rest of Liquid will creep onto hopefully an open A site.
Ultimate. Going to go down as he attempts that entry. Shuhei almost falling as well. But it has done enough to kind of draw the attention away from this A bomb site. It's just safe here. Head into the smoke. Twist should be a dead man. But the trade is there.
10 seconds.
So they've got to get that bomb plant. It's been retrieved by Nerds. He's got time still for that smoke. Oh, the plant does just go down. Luckily, the smoke wasn't fading. But we're back into the 2-on-2. Kauzi and Insani are fighting very hard for this 6th round for MIBR. Nerds on a big old flank. And Naf still holding on to control of the site. He's going to put Kauzi in an awkward spot. Has to convert this 2-on-1, and he doesn't have a whole lot of HP to do it with. He's wasting precious seconds as well, and he has not found Naf, so it looks like the round at this stage is probably over. Time has ticked away far too far. And Kauzi is just going to have to give this one up. 7-5 will be the scoreline as Team Liquid maintain a lead heading into the second half.
And they're turning it up in middle, straight up through Donut now.
Yeah, not messing around. Oh, they might even have thought about going through that smoke, but there is a flash that will dissuade them for a second. Shui, 1 for 1. A lot of damage done to Ultimate as well. And so Nerds is going to go hunting for a little bit of info here. Recognizing the A side of the map. Looking pretty strong at the moment.
Actually start to the round.
Timing's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, Nerds has just pushed straight through A. He may have a little bit of a freebie here.
Oh, he saw safe. Oh, he saw Bredesen.
Trigger discipline.
Yeah, this is huge. And that's nice. Doesn't drop the bomb carrier.
Look at this B stack, though.
Exactly. Knowledge is power. Flash over the top. Nice timing on it, but shots are not there. It's on to Twist, and he'll eventually fall. I mean, Team Liquid had everything they needed to win that round, but
it's got folded, man.
They did.
Nerds has got a molly. I'm going to play the post plant from ramp together. May even go for a cheeky little cheater cave wrap because they know that Nerds was miles away.
I don't know where he actually is, though. He could be coming through from mid. He could be coming through from T-spawn. Could really be coming from anywhere. This is a very safe setup, actually, for MIBR. And Insane's going to go into ramp, which, if he might have sat that defuse, could have been a bit of a problem. But he's going to draw out the peak, and Insani is stuck in the corner. It'll be a round 1 by MIBR anyway, just because of time.
Yeah.
But it's nice for Insani to get that final kill in the end there as well.
I'm sure his chiropractor is very well paid. That much I will say.
Indeed. Well, nonetheless, MIBR fighting hard for their survival here at IEM Melbourne. As you said, they've got it back to 7-7. First gun round of the half, though, could tell us a lot about which way this is going to end up going.
They're prepping a B-pop. In it comes here.
Already. Good start from Naf. And that's even better. Spam through the smoke. Catches Insani. He could have gotten another one. Just a bit of a tickle onto Safe and Bredesen, but that's exactly what Team Liquid want to kind of get the proceedings underway on this CT side.
Nerds has secured mid control in the meanwhile, so there's no real plan B here. that MIBR can get going for themselves. They're just trying to spam through the wood wall and hope that something sticks. But, I mean, Team Liquid, similar to the pistol, honestly, are doing a fantastic job disrupting MIBR and blocking them before they can really get what they want to get going. Plaza, you're welcome, guys. I'm pretty smart.
This is kind of breaking my brain a little bit, actually, looking at that.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world either for MIBR. Saving those 3 guns, they kind of just reset it, just run it back.
They're just going to run it back. We literally are. They're just going to do the same thing again.
Well, this time, hopefully they don't get spammed through a smoke. And they actually get the chance to throw some of that util out. Closing the gap onto the B bomb site. Insani opens the account onto Naf. Bomb plant going down as we speak. An attempt at a denial is not going to go well for Team Liquid. And they are down on numbers for this upcoming retake, if it is even to be a retake. But you can imagine that Team Liquid might just think about saving here. Oh, that, though, could change the plan up a little bit. There's a smoke into cave. Ultimate can fight down the ramp. There's a smoke on the ramp now as well. But time of the essence, Team Liquid have got to move quickly here. They've got to get on that defuse and start putting that time pressure back onto MIBR. There's so many kills through the smokes at the moment. I guess that's all that they can really do, and the defuse will be secured by Team Liquid. They just had smokes everywhere. Okay, they've lost all their guns, but they won the round.
Yeah. MIBR, that's going to be a little disappointing. The initial execute goes very well for them.
Yeah, but Twists watching for any potential push into Donut right here is going to be the advanced warning system for Nerds. Oh, and he's going to get himself a kill or 2. 2 is better than 1. And Nerds knows there's one more here in Donut. He knows the player has crossed. He's really under pressure. Ultimately, kind of got stuck between a rock and a hard place. We just had to take a fight on one of those lines. Now the 4-on-3 for the retake, but Insani on a cheeky off angle, lighting them up, and that was not expected at all by Team Liquid. Luckily, Shuei will pull one back, but it is just down to Ultimate now, and MIBR are not done in this round just yet.
No kit.
This is a tough one to recover. No kit, no rifle, no smoke. Oh, no chance, but apparently with a shot like that, maybe you'll give him a little bit of a sniff. He's expecting the push through from CT. He's not going to get it. It will be from Temple side. He taps the bomb again, and Safe ultimately waiting patiently to win the round. There's nothing to be done. It was a good first shot from Ultimate, and if he would have stuck the defuse, he would have won the round, but MIBR walk away with it.
What do Liquid do here? I mean, you could tell they're itching for a B ramp push at some point here.
We just try to hope that Ultimate can do that in middle. That will be a start.
Naf's pushing now as well.
Well, no need to push ramp then. If Naf's going to push, you get an info elsewhere. You're pretty much aware that this is not going to be anywhere but B. Oh, they're going to go for the ramp push late in the round, and it's going to work out. Twist has found himself a triple with the 5-7. Oh, MIBR, it's fallen apart. And that info push from Naf making the big difference. Gauzy, he's trying to salvage it, but with 15 seconds, it's not going to happen. So, perfect timing and info plays from Team Liquid once again.
Yeah, been a quiet game from Twist up to that point. Smoke to Donut. Nert's ready to blow it wide open. Oh, doesn't catch anyone on the cross, though. Look at all these teams in Red Room. And look at Liquid. They're pushing straight down B ramp here. This is such an awkward situation for both of these teams.
Footsteps. Nerds has heard footsteps. Knows that they're coming in from CT spawn. The flash is a good one, but doesn't push him off of the line. Ultimate's got a collapse. And one more as well to boot. Okay, solid hold on A. Team Liquid up to 11, and it seems like the dream might slowly be fading away now for MIBR.
Oh, it's crushing for MIBR. They were really making inroads on this T side, man.
Yeah.
But those last couple of rounds just weren't it. Beautiful shots from Ultimate. And from there, it would be a massive slog for a reverse sweep. This should just be Liquid's game. Insani trying to make moves into middle. He's copped a lot of damage from the HE. Big, long, labored spray onto Nerds. Does a lot of damage, but he'll continue to push forward nonetheless.
All it would take would be one grenade to finish off Nerds. Hasn't been tossed in just yet, but Naf, we cleaned up on ramp.
Yeah. It's the second round in a row. He's just sent it straight down B ramp and lost his life. Last one was out to Yuko, to be fair. Aggressive positioning on shelf at B ramp here. MIBR need to take their time. And in fact, they're not even going to touch this part of the map. They want nothing to do with Liquid over here. They've been allowed to creep all the way through Donut. Does seem like Lukowski just going to head over there and join up with the rest of the boys, and Exit going to take things slowly. It should be around for MIBR. And Liquid, I mean, I really wouldn't even be surprised if they just try to go for some damage or some exits here. Once this plant goes down on A, and see them try to min-max their money. Make sure every single one of these last few rounds is a buy round for them.
Maybe doable if they can get past Navi. Confidence will be high.
They have to play Liquid or MIBR, right, first? Or am I cooked? Anyway, we'll focus on this round.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Liquid or MIBR.
It's a Liquid or MIBR. It's the winner of this game.
Yeah, my bad.
Because one of those teams is already in the quarters. That's just a semi-quarters game.
Yeah. Okay, well, that feels a lot more doable in that case. But anyway, we're talking about the wrong things at the moment. It's Insani that is actually opening up the map nicely for MIBR here into Red Room.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut the map in half. It'll be a recontest into middle from Team Liquid. But they are walking into a bit of a lion's den,
no.
and they have gone in swinging Ultimate and Nerds, a killer piece, and the round turns back on its head.
MIBR need to try to recover this with a bit of B contact. You can see Safe waiting inside of the smoke for the cave players to get into the action.
Well, Safe out of that smoke, not going to get anything done. Naf will grab that kill. Actuate is the big one, and they get him. Ultimate with a flash around the corner. He's gone aggressive before Nerds is even in the picture, and all of a sudden it swings back in the favor of MIBR. Nerds is going to be denied the rotation by the inset. He's going to go straight into it. Denied the plant, but will be traded out anyway, and MIBR get through a really tight squeeze.
Very tight. What a round from Exit.
That's how we say it down under, mate.
Yeah, tight. 4K from Exit to recover things there. You can see Liquid remaining active in the mid-round there, really turning things around. But this is beautiful from Exit. Looks like maybe another B exit on the cards here for MIBR. They've tried to hit the same timing multiple times. Safe has been boosted up.
Ultimate on the line. Good for one so far. Re-peek. Saw that second player as well. Had a spider sense tingling. Oh, he's just absolutely cooked though by these grenades. But Shui's out there to try and help him too. And they kind of just got stuck in a bit of a traffic jam there, Team Liquid.
Well, MIBR, a little bit of indecision going on. I mean, there was a big flood coming in there for Liquid, so they would have run into a brick wall on the site. Oh, he's only got a scout.
Yeah.
I thought it was an AWP.
And Sani's low HP. Some scout tags wouldn't go astray. There's that kill. So back to 3-on-4. And we've got 2 scopes in CT spawn. And that one is the one that you'd want taking the fight. Oh, Ultimate. Brennerson and Safe go down, and so does Exit, and that will indeed be the exit for MIBR as they are knocked out of IEM Melbourne at the hands of Team Liquid. 2-0.